Do not just believe everything you read. It's a cliche, but it's true. ESPN says that Bam Adebayo won't get a contract extension despite being an all-star. In fact, Brian Windhorst said it definitely won't happen.
Yeah, that's a storyline that I can almost guarantee for you is that Bam Adebayo will not sign the contract extension this offseason, and it'll be Bam will take care of you later.
Well then, people freaked out. This website said, quote, Heat set to drop key player as it eyes a potential super team in 2021. What? That is literally fake news. Do not believe everything you read. The fact is, Miami wants to wait a year to afford Giannis Antetokounmpo, then give Bam a max contract. They're not set to drop him. Okay, then why am I making this video? Because the Heat are missing something huge. I've seen a lot of Heat fans saying there's nothing to worry about. There is absolutely something to worry about. In this video, we're looking at why the Heat could lose Bam and who could scoop him up. Hey, it's Casey. Welcome to AM Hoops. Hit subscribe and notification bells. It helps out the channel. And Bam Adebayo is about to get paid. I mean, he actually is already a millionaire, so if he lost like a couple of $100, he probably wouldn't even notice. But for the rest of us, there is the sponsor of today's video, and that's Honey. Honey is a free Chrome browser extension, literally 2 clicks, and it can save you hundreds or thousands of dollars. You may have heard that in the past, but here's how it actually works. So let's just say we want to buy some jerseys and let's put together a great starting 5. Of course, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron James, why not Dame Lillard and Kevin Durant? I click Honey and it checks the entire internet for whatever coupon codes are out there, and literally seconds later, Honey saves us $88. That's almost $100 we wouldn't have had without Honey. It works on over 30,000 stores, and the best part is it's free. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's like 2 clicks, Honey's installed. Anytime you go to check something out, it searches the internet for whatever coupon code is out there, plugs it in, and it saves money. So if you want to support the channel and save money, go to joinhoney.com/amhoops. It's free. If you're not an NBA max contract guy like me, then you need Honey. Joinhoney.com/amhoops. So let's recap this Bam situation. The Heat are not saying to him, hey, let's just wait and see if we're gonna re-sign you. They're saying, no, just look, wait 1 more season to get your max. If you do that, we'll have money to sign another superstar. If we re-sign you now, we can't build a super team. And yeah, that makes sense to me and you. Most fans think of on the court, building a super team, winning titles. To these athletes, it's different. Bam specifically has worked his whole life to get to this point, and now the Heat are asking him to wait? Anything can happen in that time. Look, Bam, like a lot of guys, had a hard upbringing. His mom was a single parent, raised him in a trailer home. She made $12,000 a year. Bam used to say in college his motivation was, quote, so that my mom will no longer have to live like this. This is way bigger than just winning a trophy. Championships are nice, but taking care of yourself and your family is number 1. A lot of Heat fans are saying, actually no, Bam is on board with this. He gets it. The Heat sat him down, told him the whole plan. He's okay. If that's true, then why was Bam one of just 5 young players trying to get an insurance policy for the bubble? Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Kyle Kuzma, and Bam were trying to get an insurance policy for injury because they're extension eligible. Tatum and Mitchell, for example, are gonna get the max after the season ends. If a horrific injury happens, it could alter their lives. No one wants to be Isaiah Thomas. So clearly Bam is concerned about an extension this offseason because he wanted an insurance policy for exactly that. The Heat are telling Bam to do what's best for the team, but that's a really unfair position to put him in. Bam does strike me as a team player, but the fact is this. Bam has to believe the team will not betray him if he gets injured or if someone else wants to join the team. Bam is risking his future and his family's future. If this move by the Heat rubs him the wrong way, he could demand that they let him go in restricted free agency. Now, Miami can match any offer that another team makes, but if Bam demands to leave, they would let him go. This year, Bam went from an up-and-comer to maybe the Heat's next superstar. They are not treating him like a superstar with this ask, and that could make him walk. And if it does, like literally half the league would have the cap space to sign him after 2021, but I'm gonna rank my top 6 teams. Number 6, the San Antonio Spurs. They will have so much cap space, it's insane. The only players on their books, DeJounte Murray, short hair Lonnie Walker, and 2 rookies. San Antonio will have enough money to sign 2 max free agents. Yes, the Spurs don't have a lot of talent, but Bam could team up with any one of these other free agents. There are 2 problems though. First, they're not exactly a free agent destination, so the best players won't be dying to play there. And second, Greg Popovich will probably retire by that time. He signed a 3-year contract in 2019, so even if he does stay, it won't be for long. Coach Pop is their only real recruiting tool, and the Spurs don't even have that anymore. Team number 5, the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls have enough money to sign Bam, and they could upgrade even more if they let Lauri Markkanen walk. The Bulls are a big market that free agents have looked at recently, so Bam could team up with another big name. The Derrick Rose era was the best part of this team since Michael Jordan, so they're not selling culture, but I do think the new front office there could turn that around. The Bulls are pretty low on this list though, because right now the best teammate they have to offer is Zach LaVine. I do think Bam would be a great fit here because they have LaVine and Kobe White in the backcourt. Bam is an all-star in the front court who brings the elite defense they need. The big problem here is other teams can offer money, fit, and talent. That is not our next team though, the New York Knicks, but they are slightly higher on the teams to steal Bam. Whether you like it or not, New York City is a place that free agents want to be, and the Knicks are a team that multiple guys could go to, like KD and Kyrie did on the Nets. The Knicks payroll wide open in 2021. They're one of the teams that will try to get Giannis. Only one team will actually get the Greek Freak though, and all the others will have a ton of money to spend. The Knicks are far from perfect. They have 2 big question marks. One is the culture. They have new leadership in place with Leon Rose in the front office, Tom Thibodeau on the sideline. But will that work? The second unknown is the fit. The Knicks already have a defense-first, non-floor spacing big in Mitchell Robinson. This might not be an issue though, because Bam did play a lot of power forward this season. All right, let's get to the big 3 to steal Bam Adebayo, and they're the big 3 because they check the big 3 boxes those other teams couldn't. They have money, fit, and talent. And team number 3 is the Toronto Raptors. We all know they're saving up money to get Giannis. I don't think they're gonna get him. If you want a full breakdown of that, check out the link above. But if I'm right, they can easily pay Bam to play next to Pascal Siakam in that front court. Toronto would be the best defensive team in the East and maybe the league. Their front court would be OG Anunoby at the 3, Siakam at the 4, and Bam at the 5. That is scary. What the backcourt looks like is anyone's guess. Kyle Lowry is 34 years old and a free agent. They might re-sign Fred VanVleet. Depending on what other moves Masai Ujiri makes, the Raptors could contend for titles with Bam. Team number 2, the New Orleans Pelicans. We don't have to wonder what they're gonna look like on the court. The Pelicans starting lineup would look like this. The 1 is up for grabs, but Drew Holiday at 2, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and then Bam. New Orleans has as many as 7 players coming off their books after 2021, so they can afford to give Brandon Ingram the max now and Bam the max later. Zion won't be eligible for an extension until after 2022, so really this is a window to put together this championship contender. I think the Pelicans should do whatever they have to actually to make this happen, because they want to surround Zion with talent now. The problem with the Cavaliers and LeBron early on, the problem now with the Suns and Devin Booker, they're not surrounding them with talent to win. They want to give Zion 0 excuses to bolt for a bigger market like AD did when he left for the Lakers. But speaking of purple and gold, the Lakers are the #1 team to take Bam. The sales pitch is perfect. The Lakers have a glamorous franchise, a world-class city, max money, and a talented roster. Their books are wide open in the summer of 2021. Yes, they will re-sign Anthony Davis for max money, but even if they do need wiggle room, I think LeBron would turn down his option and take less. The Lakers will go for Giannis first. I think they should go for Kawhi second, but if those guys stay put, they should swing for Bam. The fit would be questionable with 3 all-star frontcourt players, but LeBron has shown he is positionless and makes everything work. I get what the Heat are doing here. They're trying to create a super team, which is awesome, but they're risking what they have now. This actually isn't surprising because Pat Riley has always been a gambler, but if this bet loses, it could be a big win for some other team getting Bam in 2021. Support AM Hoops and click subscribe. Don't miss a daily NBA video.